this recording is going to show you how to inventory your items. So you go to the very top here where it says store, and you're going to go to items. You click on items, and then you are going to get a list of all your items. Right here is your barcode, and if you want to see more of it, which I suggest you do, you pull this out a little bit. So when you see the crosshairs, you can go over each one of these and make these columns bigger by looking at the crosshairs and pulling them over. Also is make sure you can see the edit button, the little pencil, and make sure you're not clicking on the trash can, that's all. Okay, so when you go here, you note right here are your page numbers, and it's from here it says 1 to 55. Well, obviously each week we're going to be given a new item. You're going to be given a new item to type in and to inventory. So let's say this week is 625s. Just put in 625. Do not put C or T in. Now, if you notice, when I put it in, it reduced it to 3 pages, and we have to actually open that up again. Okay. Now, the next important thing that I'm going to do, so I have it organized, is I'm going to click on the word name. Okay, and again, I have to open this up, but it organized it for me by the sizes. What you should see after you click on the word name is that there's 3 of each size, okay, and it's for each location. Okay, so one is this number, and then this number, and this. Okay, so for every size, you should have 3 of them. Your own studios, and there's the barcode. Okay, so now, let's say you are selling something and the barcode is not going in. You would look for it this way, and then click on here, and you would put a new barcode in. There's where you put the barcode in. You would just take this, out like this, and then you would put your cursor in here and scan it. It would put the barcode in, but you would need to add the beginning words to it. Like for instance, if it'll just come up like this, all the numbers. Okay, you'd have to add in WOR for Worcester or HAR for Harleysville. EAGLEVILLE doesn't have to do anything. So if you needed to update a barcode, that's how you update a barcode. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is, if for some reason there is a Harleysville here and a Worcester, but not an EAGLEVILLE, you would go in here and you would hit the copy button, and then after you hit the copy button, you would change this beginning section to WOR, or take that off if it's EAGLEVILLE. Please make sure that you're not duplicating and duplicating. I'm going to go into this next section. So again, this is how, if you didn't have 3 of each of these, if you were your store was missing, please don't update anybody else's. Just update your own. So if you are in EAGLEVILLE, you update EAGLEVILLE's. If you're in Harleysville, this way I know if there's a problem with the other studio, and I know that the problem is with that particular manager doing the inventory, and I can address it and help them with it. Okay, quantity on hand is where we enter how many of those items we have in stock. Be sure to look at medium and size 1 and white. Okay, and C, because we have 625Cs and 625Ts. Okay, and then you always hit save. You're not going to change anything in here except for the quantity on hand. Okay, that's how you inventory, and then hit save. Okay, so that's how you would go through this, and okay, so you have to give it a second to look at everything, and again is you would go down each one of these and make sure that there's 3 of each one. Just as a note, I usually keep the mediums in stock. I don't usually keep the narrows. The 625s, the narrows and the wides are listed because in the beginning we always bought narrows and wides. If you have them in, you should still inventory them. Because if you have them and one store cannot find them, now you know how you can find them. You can just go into here, type this in, and say, oh, I see that EAGLEVILLE has 3 of them, and then they call up EAGLEVILLE. So again, in the first 3 months of the school year, we should have our inventory intact, and our main items, the items that we have weekly. And I will, again, please try not to go ahead of yourselves. I will give you the item to inventory because I'll be checking to make sure that Capezio actually is still selling that item. Example, last year, the 3C tights we no longer sell. Okay, they're no longer something that, I mean, we sell them, we have them in stock and we sell them to the students, but we don't reorder them. So I don't call that a basic item anymore. I would tell you what the basic item is that we keep in stock. And the 3Cs you'll continue to sell, but we're not going to be reordering them. So you don't need to re-inventory them. Okay, all right, and that's all. Thank you.